everybody, this is Threshold Training's workout day for Tuesday, October 6th. Happy Tuesday. Today's workout, we are going to go through some gymnastics, skill and muscular endurance work. We are then going to practice our shoulder to overhead through the push jerk as we feed into our conditioning portion for today. So what this is going to look like is 4 sets of the following complex: 1 kip on the pull-up bar, 1 knees to elbow, into 1 pull-up, into 1 knees to elbow, into 1 kip. So again, the idea is to develop competency on the pull-up bar, to be able to control your body through the air, doing multiple movements at a time. So we are building in complexity and then coming right back down in complexity. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay, we're going to be on the pull-up bar. I'm going to do my kip, back and forth, knees to elbows, pull up, knees to elbows, kip. And all the while I'm under control. If you said, Henry, can you stop? I would be able to stop on a dime. Okay? So throughout these movements, what we need to make sure that we're doing is we're keeping a nice hollow position, particularly as we pull down on the bar to get height for our knees to get up or for our chin to get over the bar. And our arch position, okay, needs to be in front of the pull-up bar or the squat rack, but not so far that our legs are starting to bend back here. What we find when that happens is we start to lose tension through the midline, and we start to get all of our range of motion through the spine or lower back here. And we sacrifice that tension that we need to use as a bit of a whip to get ourselves up and over the bar or to get our knees to our elbows. Our push jerks for today look like the following. We will have a barbell in front rack position. Our elbows will be slightly lower than they would in the front squat, so we don't need to be up here as much. We just need to have our elbows in front of the bar and our shoulders creating the shelf for our bar to rest on. This will allow the bar to stay high and not roll off your shoulders as you dip down for your push jerk. So push jerks look like this. Stand, reset. Notice that as I catch the bar overhead, I do so with my hips and my knees bent. It's very similar if you were to jump up and down and land with your hands overhead and your knees and hips bent. So both actions are happening simultaneously as opposed to one than the other. We'll take a 45-second rest between sets. We'll repeat for 4 total sets. Our push jerk load today, we're just using the empty bar, maybe a little bit more load than that to develop competency in that movement. Then, our conditioning portion for today is interval style. You're recording your splits every round. We're going to do 5 rounds total. Every 4 minutes for 5 rounds, or 20 minutes, we're going to do 10 shoulder to overhead, 10 pull-ups, and 100 meters of running. We will then do a 50-meter jog after our run as a recovery, and then we will come back into the gym, rest, walk around, and wait until the next round. So you have built-in rest. The goal of the shoulder to overhead and the pull-ups is that we're picking a load or a movement that we can do all the reps in a row. So for pull-ups, that might look like ring rows, that might look like jumping pull-ups, that might look like band-assisted pull-ups. 10 band-assisted pull-ups is a lot of reps, so keep that in mind when you're picking movements, particularly a strict one like that, because the muscular fatigue will add up through the rounds, okay, and it might slow you down. Okay? Yes, go fast, but I'd rather see smooth movements overhead and through our pull-ups rather than rushed movements. Our goal is to keep each time per round consistent. So start conservative a little bit as needed to make sure you're honing in on your positions, then gradually add speed as you feel comfortable. Our last part for today is a bit of a cash out for our shoulders. It is a Tabata. You are alternating movements. You will have 2 dumbbells of equal weight. Tabata is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Your movements today are going to be Zatman curls. So you have 2 dumbbells. You're going to curl the dumbbells up so palms are facing you. You're going to twist or rotate at the forearms so palms are facing away from you, and then slowly lower. As you twist, the shoulder should not move or dump forward. The shoulder should stay steady. Only the forearm is doing the motion. So if you need to, stand up against the wall so that your shoulders can touch the wall, and as you rotate your palm away from you to lower, keep your shoulders on the wall. It'll give you good feedback for that. Our second movement is a dumbbell skull crusher. So we're using the opposite muscle groups. We'll be on the floor. Dumbbell will be here. Elbow will bend. Shoulder will stay exactly where it is. Dumbbell will go right towards your face, and then we'll lock right out. All the way down, lock right out. It will obviously have 2 dumbbells. I'm just showing you with 1. Notice that as I go down, my shoulder isn't coming back here towards the floor and then coming straight back up. All right, that is today's workout for the day. Have an awesome workout and have a great Tuesday.